All right, so today we're going to deep dive into UGC,
Okay.
user-generated content.
Yeah.
And we're going to do it through the lens of one specific creator profile that you sent my way.
Yeah. Yeah, this will be a good one.
Yeah, and UGC is so huge right now. It feels like every brand is just clamoring for that authentic,
Yeah, for sure.
real person touch.
Yeah. They want something real.
They're finding it.
Yeah, exactly. I think consumers are just so bombarded with polished advertising these days that they're kind of numb to it,
It all just blends together.
Exactly. UGC cuts through the noise because it's got that trust factor.
It's like a friend recommending something.
Exactly. People trust recommendations from their peers way more than some fancy ad.
Yeah, for sure. And so that brings us to Amanda M.
Okay.
You send me her profile, and she's worked with over 300 brands.
I know. It's wild, right?
I was blown away when I saw that.
300 brands. It's incredible. And beyond just the crazy number of brands she's partnered with, what I find really fascinating is her background.
Yeah. What is it about her experience that you think is so?
10 plus years in sales and marketing and social media.
Wow.
And she's got a communications degree.
So she really
What's a powerhouse combo?
Understands both sides of it.
Yeah, she gets the consumer side and the brand side.
And you had pointed out that she had an early YouTube channel, which I thought was really impressive.
That's super interesting to me.
Hundreds of thousands of views for beauty content. And this was
way back when.
Way before influencer was even a term.
Yeah, before anyone was even talking about influencers, she was already killing it.
So she's not just like riding this UGC wave. She was kind of like...
She's been ahead of the curve this whole time.
Ahead of it.
Which is wild when you think about how much platforms and what audiences even expect from content has changed since then. But she's navigated all those shifts and stayed true to this core idea of giving authentic product recommendations.
Yeah. And something that really jumped out at me when I was reading her profile was how much she emphasized results. She's not just looking for likes and shares, She's actually
wants to move product.
Wants to drive sales.
Yeah.
She even says her content has been proven to generate sales.
Yeah.
That's a bold statement.
It is, and it really gets to the core of what makes UGC so effective.
Well, and why her, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, trust and relatability are huge.
Like we were saying, yeah.
Like we were saying, people connect with real people, not just polished ads. But then the question becomes, why Amanda, why does her content in particular convert so well?
Yeah, there's a ton of relatable people online.
Right, exactly.
What is it about her?
What's the secret sauce?
Yeah.
You'll notice in her profile, she talks a lot about A/B testing her content, experimenting with different thumbnails, calls to action, all that stuff. And remember, she spent years in sales analyzing conversion rates.
Right.
So this isn't just intuition.
It's got data backing it up.
Data-driven.
Yeah, content creation.
Data-driven content creation, exactly.
So she's applying those marketing and sales principles to this.
100%. And it goes even deeper than that.
Okay.
Look at how she presents herself in her content.
Yeah.
It's not just about being a pretty face or having a bubbly personality.
Right.
She positions herself as a trusted advisor, someone who really understands the product, the benefits, and how it actually fits into your life.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And, you mentioned her sales background, and it made me think about something else that you had highlighted from her profile. And that's the section where she kind of explicitly rejects, scams.
Oh, yeah.
Fake reviews.
Yeah.
Any kind of AI manipulation.
She wants nothing to do with that.
Yeah, she's very clear about that.
Very clear. She's hey, I'm keeping it 100% real here, which I think is huge. In a world where influencer marketing can feel, not always authentic.
Not always.
Yeah. So that transparency from her, I think, is really valuable.
It's almost like she's saying, look, I'm here to give you the real deal.
Yeah.
No smoke and mirrors.
Exactly.
And that, I think,
really is
what really resonates with viewers and ultimately why her content converts so well.
100% people can feel that authenticity.
It's like you're getting a recommendation from a friend, not just watching an ad.
And it's not just blind enthusiasm either.
Right.
It's enthusiasm that's backed up with her knowledge and experience, and she's really good at communicating all that.
So what could we take away from all this?
Well, I think it's pretty clear that successful UGC creators like Amanda are more than just pretty faces. They're savvy marketers. They're storytellers. They understand data.
They have to wear a lot of hats.
Yeah, they wear a ton of hats. And the really good ones, like Amanda, they really get their audience. They know how to build trust. And they're constantly adapting to the ever-changing landscape of social media.
That is fascinating.
Yeah.
I mean, it really makes you think about where this whole world of UGC is headed,
Yeah.
especially with the rise of AI and virtual influencers.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that's the big question now, isn't it?
it is.
Like, will authenticity even matter in a world where anyone can manufacture the perfect persona?
It's a great question. I don't know if we have the answer to that
We'll
yet.
have to wait and see.
But for now, it seems like the human touch, that genuine connection, is still really powerful.
For sure.
So something to keep in mind as we continue to explore this really fascinating world of UGC.
Absolutely. This is a space to watch, for sure.
All right, thanks for taking this deep dive with me.
Of course, anytime.
Until next time, keep it real
You got it.
and keep it human.
Keep it human, exactly.